Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with the C, back at you with another video. But if you're new to my channel, you just clicked on, welcome. I put out at least 2 videos a week, one sit down, one reaction video. Currently, I'm reacting to Legion Season 2, Marvel's Runaways, as well as I may be picking up another show after Legion, but we'll see because I'm still trying to get everything sorted out with Marvel's Runaways. So that reaction, y'all don't believe me, but it is coming to you soon. And actually, it probably will be posted before this video, so you'll know then I'm not a liar. Okay, so I also do again sit down videos, you guys, and my sit down videos lately have been unboxings, haul videos, but I'm gonna be transitioning into reviews. So be on the lookout for those as well. And then again, guys, if you look through my channel and you see anything that you want to learn more about, just hit me up, send me comment, on one of my videos, let me know, and I will try to accommodate that request as best as possible. So anyway, guys, today is actually going to be a reaction video. I'm not in my onesie. My apologies. I just got off of work. And today is Wednesday, June 13th, and I need to be going to Bible study soon. So I wanted to fit in a reaction, and today I'm going to be reacting to Legion Season 2, Episode 11, Chapter 19, the finale. So I was actually planning on doing this video tomorrow, but you guys, anticipation is just kind of killing me. So, and I don't want to be spoiled on anything because last episode was so good and my reaction was so genuine because I wasn't spoiled on anything, that I'm like just super excited about how they're going to finish this season out and what to expect for season 3. So if you have not watched my season 2 reaction, make sure you check that out. But just a quick recap. We had a lot of different pieces moving, but like mostly like my favorite portions, which I mentioned in that video, were definitely all the portions with Melanie and Sydney, and just everything that Melanie was showing Sydney. And we know now that it was not actually Melanie, it was actually the Shadowking was in Melanie, showing Sydney all these different things and aspects of David that Sydney has ignored. But I felt like really from some of the previous episodes, like I feel like Sydney is kind of seeing some of this that the Shadowking was showing her. She was already kind of seeing those things in David, and it kind of just further cemented it in her mind and kind of pushed her over the edge to really believe that David is the villain. And of course, like I mentioned in that video, there's a little bit of truth in every lie. And I feel like the Shadowking definitely had an agenda in showing all those things to Sydney, maybe just to drive a wedge between Sydney and David and to convince her that he was the villain. But some of that stuff like that he showed her, like there was like the one portion, and maybe I'm mistaken, you guys, but there was the one portion where he showed her like Lenny, when he was in Lenny and David, like how he like David kissed Lenny or Lenny kissed him. And I was like, I don't remember that ever happening. And I feel like, you know, when you are like, I just felt like that was really the perfect opportunity that the Shadowking took to really weave seeds of deception in Sydney's head, like to really put that in there. Like there, of course, is an element of truth in what he's saying about David, but all of it ain't true, you know? So of course that's a part of his game that he runs. Found out that the Minotaur is apparently, I guess, like a minion of the Shadowking. And once the Shadowking, you know, was able to get back to his body, you know, the Minotaur regained full strength. So saw the Minotaur. Don't know what happened to the Minotaur. Last we saw the Minotaur, he looked like he was about to pulverize Sydney and Carrie possibly. So I don't know. Guess we'll have to pick up and see what happens there. The Shadowking did get back into his body. David looked like he was going crazy toward the end of the episode. He had tortured Oliver, and it just seemed like he had a lackadaisical attitude. Like he was just like, well, I don't care. You know, like he's going, maybe he's in his body, maybe not, but I'm just thinking of all the ways I'm going to actually like kill him. So then at the end of the episode, like that was a really cool segment. And then it had like half of David's face was blurred, and then the other half was clear. I just thought that was a really cool effect. Almost to kind of show madness, maybe like some of the narration that's been going on throughout the series, and kind of like the culmination of David's madness that's now kind of taking over. So I'm really intrigued to see what direction David's going to go in. Is the Shadowking going to last till season 3, or is his story going to end here? Don't really know, but I actually really like the actor that plays Amal Farouk. I've really enjoyed him this season. I feel like he's really charming, and he was a perfect fit for the Shadowking. So kudos to you. Don't know if you're gonna last, after this episode, if you're gonna see you in season 3, maybe in flashbacks, maybe in David's head. Don't know, but you did a great job, man. Kudos to you. So anyway, guys, without further ado, that's my recap, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into this reaction. Because again, I got to get to Bible study later on in another hour or so. So I'm going to go ahead and watch this and give you my review and observations on the other side. All right. See you guys.
No one knows what to be the bad man. Oh, yeah. Y'all remember this song? Yeah, I like this song. Who sung this song? Oh, my gosh. I don't remember who sings the song, but I remember it. It was so popular. Wow, I love it though. I'm already hyped, y'all. Y'all stupid. This is really cool. What is he saying? What? We see the darkness coming in? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is better than season 1, when they faced off the first time. This is real cray-cray. Oh. Chapter 10? I thought we were in chapter 11. 3 years later. Chapter 10? I thought it was chapter 11. Am I messed up, y'all?
Of course, glasses make lab coat.
And lab coat. What, Carrie?
The girl who would kick everyone.
The girl who would kick everyone.
Don't forget Sydney.
I had forgotten Sydney.
What happened to her was so sad.
Very sad. What was it that happened?
Yeah, what was it that happened to her?
The betrayal.
She was betrayed.
After the fight with Farouk, when David
The turn. There was a great battle with what's
his face?
Farouk. Why did he turn again? This David person.
Because she showed him his future.
We need to talk.
Sure. Let me just finish killing.
You haven't had a lot of girlfriends, or you'd know when a woman wants to talk, you talk.
I'm glad she made it out alive.
From the future.
Did you ever ask why? Why would I do that? Reach out from the future. Why ask you to help Farouk find his body?
Because of the world, the end of the world.
And who does that? End the world. Not him, right? Otherwise, why would I ask you to save him?
I don't know. You didn't tell me.
Wow.
What's me?
You're the one who destroys everything, who ends the world.
You're a man. Don't you trust me?
Maybe I just trust myself more.
Are you serious?
Any other idea? As an egg, identical on the outside, perfectly formed. From the shell, you never know.
Done. Oh, we got the narration.
And the delusion was born.
What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about?
I deserve love. I'm a good person. I deserve love. Say, please.
Oh.
You know me.
Yeah, I do.
Your Lenny shoot?
Guess what? You're not the hero. Take that.
Who is it?
Me.
Oops. So, we know what we have to do. Yes. David, I need you to say it. Yes. I know
What are you
I have to
doing?
do.
What's he doing?
What happened?
He had a bad dream. Oh, no.
How are you?
It's a projection. My body's in my room, but my mind's here. We don't need the white room anymore to do this. Don't do that. Trying to make me feel sympathy for
Look at this little room right here. Isn't this like kind of where Sydney, future Sid, was coming out of? This purple
I
place?
saw you on the hill. What you did to her. Suppressing her memory. Tricking her into loving you again.
I didn't trick her. She loves me. She just forgot.
Oh, and you helped her remember by controlling her. What a kind man you are.
Shut up.
Trust me, Juno. You can't make someone love you. I've tried.
With who? You toadies?
No. With you.
Wow.
For 30 years since you were a baby.
You made me sick. You know that? Physically sick. Every time I look at you, every time I hear your voice, I want to throw up.
But remember that feeling. Because soon you will see it in her eyes when she looks at you.
Chapter 12, Trial of the Shadowking. In the end, what is the sound of truth? Okay, I'm like, I know I ain't crazy. Waves on a beach, the laugh of a child.
David, over here.
Oh, are they putting David on trial? They saying it's a Shadowking.
Just want to thank you. Just grab my hat.
Oh, they putting David on trial, yo. They not putting the Shadowking on trial. The Shadowking gonna be like a witness. Yo. Yo, he about to flip. I'm done. Look at how it flipped.
David Haller, your treachery has been discovered. The inevitability of your future crimes. We are informed by Sydney Barrett and the Shadow King of events that will transpire in the days to come. The remains of the orb that took you have been analyzed. The probability that they have been created decades from now by the male ladder milk is 98%.
Wow.
This is a mistake. Future crimes?
Pre-crime.
Who are you? This is you.
Nigel. Seeing you like this, what you have become. The sweet boy undone by revenge. It fills my heart with such sorrow.
Whatever, dude.
This monster in your head, everything Melanie said, that you weren't mentally ill, when the truth is, you're both.
You want me gone so bad? Fine. I'm gone.
No, you will allow treatment or we will be forced to terminate.
Terminate?
You're gonna kill me?
Oh, don't say that.
You drugged me and had sex with me. No, it's done.
You know what? I'm done. You had your chance.
No. Gary. The gas.
The shield.
It should hold. It's not gonna hold.
right now.
Whoa. And we take Lenny, who's just as crazy.
What about Blondie?
There ain't no Blondie no more.
Yo. I don't know if they got an after scene credit like they did like last season. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still like a minute left. So I'm gonna keep one on you guys. But I don't know, or maybe not. We'll just leave it like that. But y'all, like, wow. Let me sit up a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm all out of frame, y'all. Like, it's always adjustments on the phone, like every single time. But y'all, that was really good from start to finish. That was like really like shocking. Like from the beginning, the way they started off, like with that song, like wow, like that whole scene, and then even like the little animation they put in it, that was really cool to kind of demonstrate the face off between the Shadow King and David. And then like him and like Sydney having that confrontation. Wait, is there something else? Oh, there is. Okay. Okay, no, it wasn't. It was just a laugh. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So even like them doing that confrontation between like Sydney and David. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything else. I don't know. It cut off. So hopefully, y'all, if there's an after credit scene, y'all let me know. Besides that laugh, I just heard like a laugh, but it cut off. So the copy I'm looking at may have just cut off. But anyway, yeah, like that whole like confrontation between Sydney and David was pretty cool at the end, as like at the beginning as well, and her like confronting him on like his actions and just David like defending himself, essentially saying I'm the good guy, and then they talked about too, like you see again that like it's coming to a head where again like they felt like in the beginning in season 1 it was this whole thing that like no David, you're not crazy, you're just special, and now they've reconciled with the fact that David is he is special, he does have mutant abilities, but he's insane or mentally ill, not insane but like mentally ill as well. So like there's a combination that's going on here with David. It's not just one or the other. So it's really cool to see the reconciliation of that. I didn't really know anything about Legion prior to seeing the series. And so I just kind of looked into it a little bit, again, being the son of Professor X and all that. But like I felt like that ending was very satisfying. To me personally, and then everything that transpired, how he like really deceived Sydney, and really how like David looks at it in his head versus how Sydney conceptualizes everything that happened. Like, when Sydney learns the truth, like she's like, you drugged me and you had sex with me, which essentially equates to rape. So in Sydney's mind, like that's what happened, and David's like, no, you love me. I just fixed your thoughts per se, like, and made you remember that you love me. And so, in his mind, he's blaming everything on the Shadow King, that the Shadow King is what's causing this. The Shadow King is why, like, Sydney is, like, falling out of love with him. And then, again, at the end, like, it says the trial of the Shadow King, but then when he walked into the room and, like, I was like, oh no, they ain't putting the Shadow King on trial. They putting David on trial. They done learned the truth. And essentially they're saying that the orb, which we already knew as well anyway from like one of the first episodes of this season, that the orb was made by Carrie. So Carrie is the one who sent future Sydney back in the orb to like essentially try to get David to help the Shadow King find his body. Again, so because knowing that David was going to be the villain, or essentially, was going to go bad, and knowing again that they were going to need the Shadow King's help to control David. And it's really crazy even how the Shadow King is now looking at David. He's like, no, it's so sad to see you, my sweet baby boy, and now you're driven by revenge. And it's just like, even like your enemy is almost like feeling pity on you. Like, of course, nobody trusts the Shadow King, but they're like, dang, like, you know, all the things that David has done, you know, again, he can't just, like, he blames all on the Shadow King, but all of it does not stem from the Shadow King and his influence. Some of that is just David, and that's just kind of his mental illness taking over. So now, like, it's, you know, truly, like, manifest. He's escaped and he's taken Lenny with him. And so I guess, like, I'm really intrigued to see what they'll do in season 3. We still have the Shadow King. We still have Amal Farouk. So he did not die. So I'm actually kind of glad about that. I actually, again, like the actor that plays Amal Farouk. So it'll be cool to see him in season 3. I don't know if he's going to be a part of the Division 3 team and trying to locate David. That would be kind of neat to see, and kind of the whole dynamic between all of them in Division 3. And I wonder, we didn't see like really any Oliver or Melanie in this episode, except for the beginning when they're in the Ice Cube together and they're talking about kind of like events that have transpired in the past, because they've been in the Ice Cube in the beginning of part of the episode. They've been in the Ice Cube for like 3 years, and you know, it's like they're starting to kind of lose some of their memories as well. And essentially, you know, they're kind of recounting a little bit of how, you know, David went on the path that he did, feeling betrayed by Sydney, after she showed him or told him about what his future was. So that's just really crazy, but I wonder what David will actually do from here with Lenny. Like, you know, because they're saying it's the destruction of the world. So does he embrace the dark side and like just wreak havoc on the world, or like, do, you know, him and Lenny, you know, go on a cabin somewhere and buy some chickens and chill? But it's like, really in David's head, that's what's so sad, is that his perception of everything, like he truly believes he's the hero of this story and that he did not do anything wrong. He's like, yeah, I lied, but it was to protect you, and all these things that he's justifying. Like, he doesn't see where, in the very least, his actions can be perceived as being less than honorable, or can be perceived as being like malicious in nature. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of crazy. But anyway, guys, that was my reaction to episode chapter 2, episode 11. Season 2, episode 11, chapter 19. I think that's all correct. It's always so hard to remember all this stuff, you guys. But let me know what you guys thought of this episode below. Comment below. Sorry, the sunlight just kind of decided to do a little overcast just then. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Make sure you comment below. And also, guys, if you know anyone else who's interested in Legion, make sure you share my video with them. And also, before you leave this video, most importantly, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I upload feature reactions. So whenever season 3 of Legion does come out, you know, definitely come back to my channel and I will be putting out reactions for that. But until then, you guys, I am going to be catching up on Marvel's Runaways. Hopefully, episode 2 will be posted before I post this episode. If not, then it will be shortly. It will be coming shortly, and then I'm just gonna try to catch up on Runaways. I know Cloak and Dagger is another show that's out. If you're interested in reactions for that, let me know. And then there was another show I was gonna look at doing as well. So we'll see, you guys. I know. Yeah, like, I don't know exactly what all shows I'm gonna have on my lineup for the future, but just stay tuned and I'll make sure I let you guys know. And then, you know, of course, post your recommendations down below. If there's anything that you particularly want me to watch or react to, let me know. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my very next video.